Welcome to Shrewsbury News, brought to you by thedailyshrewsbury.com.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Corcoran from thedailyshrewsbury.com, and this is your weekly news. Early Monday morning, Garabedian Jewelers, located in the old Shrewsbury Village Plaza at 1000 Boston Turnpike, was broken into and an undetermined amount of jewelry was stolen. Shrewsbury police officers responded to the business alarm at 3:06 a.m. Monday. Upon arrival, officers discovered that suspects had broken into the store by smashing out the glass front door with a piece of concrete from the plaza. Once inside, suspects stole an undetermined amount of jewelry from the store's cases. Police searched the area with the assistance of the Shrewsbury Police K-9 unit, but the suspects were not apprehended. Garabedian Jewelers was closed for business on Monday, and employees of the store did not wish to comment on the incident. The Shrewsbury Police Detective Bureau is looking for any information from the public who may have seen anything in the area. Please contact Detective Paul Brown if you have any additional information. A man was arrested Tuesday afternoon while allegedly attempting to break into a neighbor's apartment at Avalon, Shrewsbury. According to a police press release, Eric R. Wallace, 28 of Avalon Way in Shrewsbury, was arrested for attempting to break into an apartment in the apartment complex located off of Route 20. Shrewsbury police officers were called to the apartment complex at 1:48 p.m. after a caller reported a man attempting to gain entry into one of the apartments using a knife to pry open the door. After police arrived on the scene, the suspect initially escaped, but after searching the complex, Shrewsbury officers discovered the suspect had escaped into a nearby apartment. Officers entered the apartment and placed Wallace into custody. The suspect was extremely uncooperative and initially resisted officers, according to the Shrewsbury Police. Wallace was held on $500 bail after being arraigned in Westboro District Court on Wednesday morning on the charges of attempting to commit a crime, disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. Shrewsbury High School senior Andrew Sternberg has been visually impaired his entire life, but has not let it stop him from participating in the sport he loves, cross country. For many, the most challenging part of cross country would be the long runs over difficult terrain and the hundreds of miles of running it takes to prepare for a season. For Andrew, the most challenging part is actually seeing the course. While Andrew can see enough to navigate around cross-country courses, he can't always see the rocks, roots, and potholes on the trail. To read Andrew's full story, visit thedailyshrewsbury.com. In other sports news, the Colonials have been busy this week playing in their postseason games and hoping to advance into the finals. The Shrewsbury girls varsity soccer team is set to play in the semifinals against the number 2 seeded Algonquin, who has a record of 13-1-4 on the season, on Thursday night. The girls' team played their first postseason game on Tuesday night after gaining a bye in the first week for being third-ranked with a record of 11-3-2 on the season. The Colonials matched up against 6th-ranked Quabbin on Tuesday night and after battling into overtime won the game 1-0. Check back on thedailyshrewsbury.com tomorrow to see how they fared against Algonquin and if their postseason play will continue. After a season of overcoming obstacles, with the Shrewsbury volleyball team facing their third coaching change in 3 years, as well as moving up a division this fall, the Colonials ended earlier than they wanted to on Tuesday night. The Colonials found success in their first round, beating Natick on Friday, winning 3 games over Natick's 1. The 8th-seeded Shrewsbury girls faced the top-ranked Lincoln Sudbury team on Tuesday night and lost after 3 games. The Colonials field hockey team also made it into postseason play, ranked 6th after a 10-3-5 season, and won their first game against Burncoat, 5-0. They fell to the 3-seed Algonquin in Friday's game, 1-0, after battling in 2 rounds of overtime.
Those things we most cherish are all put at risk through the improper disposal of mercury in everyday items. Fluorescent lamps, thermometers, thermostats, button cell batteries all contain mercury. Wheelabrator Technologies' Mercury Recovery Program is designed to assist your community in the safe disposal of this heavy metal. For more information about where to dispose of these products, contact your local Board of Health, Department of Public Works, or visit our website at keepmercuryfromrising.org. Working together, we can keep our environment safe.
Many good things are easy to spot, even in black and white. A maple leaf, birds in flight, our trees in summer. But there's one bad thing that's also easy to spot because it is black and white. The Asian longhorn beetle. This insect is killing our trees, But with your help, we can defeat it. It's as simple as black and white. Look for the beetle. And if you spot it, report it at beetlebusters.info.
Shrewsbury Electric and Cable Operations, Selco, has increased their fundraising efforts for their year-round Share the Warmth program and other programs that benefit the Shrewsbury community. Share the Warmth helps Shrewsbury residents who are having difficulty paying their electric bills this winter, including those on fixed incomes, unemployed, dealing with illness or other economic problems. According to Selco Marketing Manager Jackie Pratt, the biggest push for donations for Share the Warmth is in November and December. Pratt said Selco relies on getting the bulk of their donations at this time of year because they get applications in January and February from families who need the Share the Warmth services. Applicants who qualify for the program are identified by Shrewsbury Youth and Family Services, St. Anne's Church, First Congregational Church, St. Mary's Church, and the Council on Aging. Selco helps all of the families who have the need according to these organizations and doesn't turn any away. How much is given to each person depends on how much is donated, since all of the donations are distributed evenly to the applicants. Pratt stressed that all the donations go directly to helping Shrewsbury families, which is why she thinks Selco has continued to have success with this program in the past several years, despite the tough economy. Selco also recently began collecting for other community service programs, including a Showtime food drive and an annual Santa's Toy Chest program. Pratt said when they heard about the Showtime promotion, which will enter those who donate to win a Showtime prize pack, which includes gear, DVDs, and 3 months of free service, Selco decided to start the food drive for the Worcester County Food Bank. Santa's Toy Chest is an annual collection run by Selco to collect new toys to be distributed by St. Anne's to local children during the holiday season. Selco is asking residents to use the envelope included in this month's Selco bill or click on the Donate to Share the Warmth icon on the Selco website. New unwrapped toys can be dropped off at Selco office during their regular business hours from November 26th to December 21st for Santa's Toy Chest. To donate to the Worcester County Food Bank, bring a non-perishable item to the Selco office from November 1st through November 30th and be entered for a chance to win a Showtime prize pack. Shine a Light on Lung Cancer Vigil that was held last Thursday night in conjunction with a national event to raise awareness for the disease drew over 100 Shrewsbury residents to remember those locally who have been lost. The first event of its kind, Thursday's Vigil was created to honor Shrewsbury resident Ellen Samia, who passed away in April after a long battle with lung cancer. Former State Rep Karen Polito spoke at the event about Samia and also suggested ways of encouraging legislators, both on the state and a federal level, to increase funding for lung cancer research. John Samia, Ellen's husband, spoke about his family's experience with the disease, which started when his wife was diagnosed with stage 3 inoperable lung cancer in 2003. Samia recalled the doctor saying that the chances were not good and that they should get their affairs in order. Samia noted the extreme odds against lung cancer patients, including that most cases are caught so late that most don't survive for more than a year, but said they didn't want to know about those. He said they felt lucky that Ellen had went into remission for so long. He also noted that 1 in 5 women diagnosed with lung cancer never smoked, including his wife, who never smoked a day in her life. All of the speakers at the event noted the need to battle this stigma. Samia encouraged all of those present at the vigil to continue the passion, love, and energy they had shown towards his family to the cause of increasing awareness and funding for the disease that took away his wife's life. There was a moment of silence to honor the memories of those loved ones lost to lung cancer, including members of the audience calling out those they wanted to remember. Shrewsbury High School's fall production, Almost Maine, will be held this weekend on Friday and Saturday night at 7 p.m. Almost Maine is a new romantic comedy that is something like a modern-day Midsummer Night's Dream. Set in the depths of winter on a Friday evening in the mythical small town of Almost Maine, this comedy explores life, love, and relationships. Almost residents fall in and out of love in unexpected and amusing ways. Almost Maine will be held at the Shrewsbury High School Auditorium. Tickets are $10 for adults and $8 for senior citizens and students. I'm Lindsay Corcoran, and this has been your weekly news. To see these stories and much more, visit thedailyshrewsbury.com. Be sure to tune in to SPAC 28 again next Thursday at 7 and 10 p.m. Thanks for watching.